Hello there. Um, it's me again, not anyone else. Um, so I got two whole responses from people who thought that this video idea was a good idea. So I'm gonna take it that the rest of you are guys using reverse psychology because I kind of like this. So I'm gonna try it out with this vlog or vlog or whatever you want to pronounce it for about a month, once a week or so. See how that works. And yeah, so let me just tell you a little bit more about myself. I'm 18. I'm gonna be 19 in October. Pretty excited for that. My birthday is 10, 11, 12. Which is kind of cool. Let me get this out of the way right now, and don't hate me for this, but I work at Chick-fil-A. And I know, you guys probably, know everything there is to know about all the shit that's been going on. I just want to put something out there. I'm very liberal. I'm a Democrat. I do not support the views whatsoever. I I only work there because minimum wage in Florida is $7.67, and when I started there in Illinois way before all this happened because it was the only job I could get. When I moved down here, they paid me $8.25, which is minimum wage in Chicago, and no other place is going to hire an 18-year-old for $8.25 around here. So that's the only reason why I'm there. It's a job that pays more than I could get anywhere else, and they treat you great there, but it's not the best environment for me because of the people there. I'm sorry. I hope that isn't an issue with you guys. I just I understand where you guys are coming from. If you guys are like, "Oh, he's the worst" or whatever, but it's not me who's making these decisions. It's Dan Cathy, who is a bigot and an asshole. Even though everyone does have free speech, there's no need to say what he has said and to do what Chick-fil-A company has done. And on that note, it's not the owners of Chick-fil-A. Each one is independently owned, and so people come in all the time and say, "Oh, we think you made a good decision." Blah 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 blah. It's not them. My operator in Chicago was all. He was pissed off because he thought it was going to hurt the sales. Unfortunately, it helped the sales because it just showed that people terrible, and people came to support us because they support Dan Cathy, which is everyone has their own opinion, but it's the wrong one if you ask me. Anyway, moving on. Kind of just winging this. That's how I'll probably do it. Well, that's cool. You can see what's on TV in my classes. I could talk about Disney College Program. That's kind of interesting. I first heard about the program in November of 2011, and a family member, one of my mom's cousins or something, told me about this great thing called Disney College, and I didn't really think anything of it because it sounded like it was. I don't know. It just didn't sound appealing to me. And then my mom brought it up a couple months later, like, "Hey, you should try this." And then I did some research, and I'm like, this would be really cool. And I just keep hearing from people saying, "Oh my God, like, you got to do this because it looks great on a resume." Sorry, I just fidgeting with my hair, got out of the shower. But it looks great on the resume, which it really does. And I think it would be a great experience working at Disney. I think it's a great company, and I've only been to Disney World once through a band trip, but I had an incredible experience there. Incredible. And I think it would be great to be a part of that, even if it's just for 4 months. So I finished my application yesterday. I started it the day it came out, but I didn't actually finish it until yesterday, and I submitted it. I probably should have just finished it the first day, because then this whole process would be moving faster. but they accepted my application, and I got my web-based interview, or WBI is it's I've learned it's called in like the Tumblr tags and whatever. Um, and I woke up, checked my email, and I was offered the WBI because I took I everything happened so late at night last night, and so I woke up and I looked and saw I got the WBI, and I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. And so I took it. I took it, and um, it was like any other job application. If you've ever done an online application, it's talking about how well you work with others, and and uh, stuff like that, and about your personal qualities, and it's just a whole lot of questions. It's probably twice what you would expect, or what I've experienced elsewhere in applying for other jobs and whatnot. So yeah, I passed it, which I didn't know that some people didn't. And if you're watching this and you didn't, I'm really sorry. Um, like, I don't know what else to say. Like, good luck, like, in the future, because this is definitely a thing worth pursuing. And if I don't keep past the phone interview, then I'm gonna just keep trying, because I'd love to do this after doing more and more research. I just looks like something that I would love to do, and so yeah. My interview is September 25th at 9 in the morning, so I'm kind of freaking out. I'm like on the phone interview tag, just like browsing through what other people's experiences were, preparing myself. I've got 10 days and like 20 hours ish, 19 hours. So that should be fun, hopefully. Let's see. There's not much else really. I mean, I've got this crappy cell phone. It's not really crappy. I mean, it's a nice phone, but I dropped it in the toilet in February, and it's a Droid X. I got it 2 years ago when it came out, or a couple months after it came out, and so I dropped it in the toilet in February, put it in a bowl of rice overnight, and it works. By works, I mean the camera shutter is permanently closed, and a good camera. So I haven't been able to use that since February. Um, Also, sometimes when I answer a call or I try to make a call, no sound goes in and out. So I have to take the battery out. It doesn't work if I just turn it off. I have to take the battery out, put the battery back in, and then voila, it works. So that's pissing me off. But hopefully I will have the new iPhone before I have my phone interview, because I can't tell you how bad it would be if I answered the phone and it didn't work. I'd probably start crying on the spot, which is good because they couldn't hear me through the microphone anyway. Some other things about me. I play the tuba, like you guys all probably know. I like to think that I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. I mean, I'm not a music major. I'm not, crazy good. Took private lessons for 3 years, and I just love making music. I love the instrument. I love playing it, and so I want to play the rest of my life. It's not something that I would do for a career, but I want to be a marine biologist. I want to do like field research, with killer whales or orcas. Those are my favorite animal. And I would just love to do something like that and work in conservation. Like if you've ever seen the Cove documentary, it's on Netflix. Watch instantly. I would, if I were you, if you like, the sea or whatever. You will cry. I guarantee you will cry. But it will change your life. It changed mine. I was leaning into maybe music, and then I watched the documentary, and I was like, no, I can't. I've got to do this. And so it's something I have to do. I feel like this is what I would be good at. Or I don't know if I'd be fantastic. I don't know. Well, whatever. We'll wait and see when the time comes. But I'm going to study marine biology in college, and I want to work in conservation. And then as a career end goal, in 30 years or probably longer actually, I think it'd be so cool to be like the curator of an aquarium. Like go back home to Chicago and be the curator of the shed or something like that. Or work at an aquarium, work my way up and just be the director or curator, whatever. Different places call it different things. But the director of an aquarium and like manage everything, and that would just, oh my god, that would be amazing. Going back to music, I might be auditioning for the Rosemont Cavaliers Drum and Bugle Corps. Um, a couple of my DCI followers could be watching this. If you are, thank you. That's cool. I'm not sure if I'll make it or how this will interfere with the Disney College program, but nevertheless, I'm going to try if it's possible. If I get into Disney College, which I'll know by the time I audition, I think that's how it works, then I will, then I'll audition for the Cavaliers, and we'll see how that goes. If I make it on tuba or contra or whatever, that would be amazing. And if I could do it, pull it off with Disney College, if I get in, and raise the money because it's expensive, just going on tour the whole summer, making music, becoming a better musician, that would be amazing. But again, being realistic here, not totally sure if I have the skills to make it, but a boy can hope, can't he? I don't know. Yeah, so I might make this like a thing if it works out. If you guys like it, I'm not going to pressure you into liking or subscribing because I think it's rude when people do that. Make your own decisions. Do what you want with your life. But, if you have any comments or topics that you'd like me to talk about, then please message me or something. I don't know how YouTube works, so I'm sure somewhere a light will or a button will thing or whatever. But if you have anything that you want me to talk about or have any questions, you can do that. So this is my first official vlog or vlog or whatever. I don't know how it's pronounced, so go ahead and judge me. And yes, I'm wearing the same shirt that I wore yesterday. Go ahead and judge me. And I'm also not wearing any pants again, which you might not have known, but I wasn't wearing any pants in that video. And this won't be where all my videos come from. I'm sitting on the couch in my aunt's house because I'm house sitting for them. They come back tomorrow night. They've been gone for a week. And so normally I'll probably be on my bed, which is a pretty cool place, I guess. So yeah. Next week I'll probably go into a little bit more about myself and talk about my favorite TV shows and movies. And so, yeah. And this isn't going to be really like a personal thing because that's something, I need to be loyal to people and I need to respect them, and so I can't talk about things. So, I'm sorry, it's just not something I'm going to do. Anyway, you don't have to like, comment, or subscribe. Once again, I'm not going to pressure you because that's rude. So, do what you want. But, yeah. It's been 15 minutes, and I'm not going to edit this at all. So, thank you for watching, and have a nice day. I'm going to work, so, yeah. Bye-bye.